guys, welcome back to Africa Man City channel, and I'm sorry for being away for some weeks now. You know, I was having some problem with my channel and I was working on it. It's all about making the channel good for you people and giving you a good content. So I'm sorry once again for being away for some weeks now, but I think the problem has been resolved and I'm back for good. And from now we are coming to talk about some of the issues concerning Manchester City, some of the trending issues concerning Manchester City. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Africa Man City channel. It's mostly for Africans, what we also think about Man City, making the world aware that we have Man City fans in Africa as well. And as you know, I'm not going to waste my time. And today's issue is about Sergio Aguero. When you go to the social media, when you go to every place about Sergio Aguero and what went on in our last game against Mönchengladbach, and I'll bring you some of the things that the fans think out there in Africa and the world as a whole. I'll bring some of what the fans are tweeting and think about, and what I also think about the situation, right? So once again, I'm sorry for not being around, but I'm back for good. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Africa Man City channel. So you know what is going on regarding Sergio Aguero and the team saying they don't give him pass and other stuff. I know all of you have heard the story, and if you've not heard the story, you can watch it. And he's saying Sergio Aguero was complaining about him not giving pass in our last game, and you can see some videos out there and some pictures out the situation whereby I think the ball should have gone to him, but I'll not blame them that much, you know. I think but before I go on my take, before I go on what I think about the situation, I want you to read about some of the things the fans think about the situation, some of the things that the fans have been talking about the situation. So without wasting my time, just look at what some of the fans think about the situation. And this is from the Man City African page, one of the Man City page on Facebook, and look at some of the things that the fans are saying out there. We are all looking at Pep running Aguero's career. Remember what happened to Chelsea after forgetting what Costa had done for them to become champions. They find themselves number 10 the following season, and if it goes like this next season, we might be like Liverpool. Can't help think Sergio Aguero's injuries have finally caught up with him. I have not really wanted to think too much about it, but cannot help feel he is going to have to go at the end of the season. Legend that he is, I'm not sure he can perform at the level needed now. So you've read some of the comments from social media, and I think my take on the story is for Aguero, he has done so much for the club. You can't deny that he has done so much for the club that we have to appreciate him. Yeah, and we do appreciate him. But legend comes and go, right? Legend comes and go. So for me, I don't think it was something intentional from the team not to pass him the ball, right? When you look at Kevin De Bruyne's situation like this, he had two options. For me, I believe he chose the wrong option to go to Mahrez, but he had two options, that to pass to Aguero or to go to Mahrez. And for Mahrez, for some time, we know how selfish he is. At the beginning of the season, he got to a point where Kevin De Bruyne does not even want to pass him the ball because he was so selfish, right? So when the ball goes to Mahrez, you know definitely he's going to try to score. And he had that situation like 3 or 4 times that he just kicked the ball somewhere, right? So I don't think it's something planned by the team not to give him pass, but it just happened. And it's one of those things. And you have to accept that Man City right now are used to play without strikers, right? So when it comes down, when a striker comes in, they don't play like they are having a striker. Even when you look at Jesus, when he's in the team, he always tracks back. He tracks back and play like a midfielder, right? So they are used in playing without strikers, right? So they use like midfielders making run to spaces, Gundogan coming inside, Mahrez cutting inside. They are used to that system, right? So it's not something that I believe the team did intentionally not to give Aguero pass. Yeah, and one thing I want to tell you that, yeah, you have to believe legends comes and go, right? And Aguero, I think for the past 3 seasons now, when we need him the most, we don't get him. He goes to, like, when you need him the most, you see him being injured, him not being around. I can talk about last season in the Champions League. We needed him, he was injured. Even early this season when we were struggling, he was injured. So yes, someone was saying in the comment that age is catching up with him and the injuries are coming, right? So I know people are annoying. I know how people love Aguero. Even Real Madrid had to let Ronaldo go. You understand? So I think we are blowing it out of proportion. Like everybody's talking about it, we are blowing it out of proportion, right? It's something normal that happen. I know Pep will work on him. He will talk to him. They will let him know he's among the team, right? We are on a path to achieve something great this season. We should not let this thing come in to just shift our focus. No, apart from achieving something great this season, so we shouldn't let this situation just shift our focus. No, we shouldn't let this situation shift our focus. Yes, it happened, and we just have to get over it. Pep will solve that situation, and I've seen stories online that Pep have given Aguero the chance to decide whether he's going to leave or stay. And I know when he decides to stay, he's going to stay as a second striker because we are going to get the main striker, and he's going to be managed. So when he decides to stay, he should accept that this is how the situation is going to be. The situation is not going to be like how he used to be the main target. And that's what happens sometimes when he's playing. Now, Aguero is not seen as the main man in the team. No, he's not seen as the main because he has not been around for the past 3 seasons. Like, he comes and goes. So they've been playing without him and they're getting used to it. And I like Pep Guardiola for that because he's playing live after Aguero. And it's good because you have to do it because he'll be going in. So you have to plan live after Aguero. So guys, I'm saying once again, we are blowing the matter out of proportion. Yes, they didn't pass to Aguero. All we knew, everybody saw it, but I think that situation has been solved, and it's something normal. It happened. It did happen. So I know Aguero himself will understand the situation, talk to the brother and co, and they'll solve it. He's one of the, I think he's the oldest player in the team right now, so he cannot be disrespected. It's happened, and they have to solve it. So. All those people talking about it, Aguero this, Pep Guardiola, and even some people have been blaming it on Pep Guardiola. I don't understand. I don't think Pep Guardiola is the person who told them not to pass the ball to him. Right? I don't think so. And Pep Guardiola, where he is right now, needs Aguero. He needs Aguero. But I like the way that he's managing him because I think when Aguero plays 3, 5, 4, 6 matches on the road, he'll be injured again. So he's managing him, and it's good. How he's managed, we need him in the Champions League. That's the most important thing. We need him. So if he's not playing now and we will play with the important matches, I'm cool with it, right? So yes, they didn't pass in the ball, but I don't think it was intentional. We've talked about it, and it's okay. I don't want anybody to blame it on Pep Guardiola. It's happened, and I think they will solve that situation at hand. So this is one of the issues right now that's trending on social media about Manchester City. And from time going, I'll be bringing you a situation and issues regarding Manchester City that is trending currently. So thank you for watching this African Man City channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.